All right, guys. Hello. Um, Welcome from lovely city of Siem Reap, Cambodia. Another exciting episode. Um, I'm down here on one of my favorite parts of the river. Uh, One of the paths less traveled, call it. Um, Not too many tourists come down this end. Uh, as you can see, locals doing a little fishing for whatever they're fishing for. I don't even know, but there was a little dog in there a minute ago, just chilling at the shoreline, and I whistled at him, and he ended up swimming the distance of this little river here. Yep. Yeah, so the title of today's is Cambodia is not Thailand, and Thailand is not Cambodia. It sounds very obvious, right? But a lot of people act like they have so many different expectations of it. It's merely a lot of our recent arrivals from Thailand that have come to Cambodia, and yeah, I'm speaking like I'm a local because I love Cambodia with all my heart. I think in another life I was Khmer. I have said that before. It's not Khmer, it's Khmer. I felt like in another lifetime I was Khmer. I can remember from being even a kid in school, reading National Geographics, when National Geographic was actually a magazine. Some of you guys out there are probably old enough to remember that. Remember when Nat Geo was a magazine? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's gonna rain soon. I don't know what's going on. But I'm gonna try and get this video knocked out a little as quickly as I can. It's a little bit overcast, as you can see. This is a playground down here that they recently built. Yeah, I think this rain is gonna catch me too. So I'm gonna try and talk about as much as I can while I can. Yeah, I ran from it a minute ago, but it's gonna catch me again. But we're gonna make it do what it do, you know what it says. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna, let me see here. I don't know if I want to hop back on the bike again before I, maybe it's a passing cloud. We'll see what happens. I won't melt. Yeah, so without trying to digress too much. So, a lot of people are coming here from Thailand because of the clamp down on the visas and the DTVs and all those forms of retirement visas, etc. Cambodia's visa system is pretty straightforward, not as many hoops. So with Thailand clamping down on a lot of their visas, a lot of people are coming here. So we're not playing gatekeeper or anything, but a lot of those people are coming here with the expectations of the places they're leaving, primarily Bangkok and Pattaya and a lot of those places. As soon as you land here, you're gonna realize it's a lot different. For me, it's different in a good way. I'm not a Thailand hater or anything like that. I still have a lot of friends over there, good friends. But you like what you like and you like where you like. Yeah. So the first thing you're gonna realize when you land, immigration. The people in immigration are a lot more friendly here. They're more welcoming. They want you here. Once you're not an idiot again, they want you here. You notice that as soon as you land on the plane, it's not it's not, it doesn't seem like they're not combative with you. You know what I mean? They're welcoming and stuff. Especially after you've had your retirement visa. A lot of times I've come back and they tell me, they'll say, welcome back home, which feels really good. Because going in the US or even from the Caribbean where my second citizenship is, I never get that going back. So to come here in my newly adopted country and have them say that is kind of refreshing. So I love that. So that's a great thing for me. I love it. If it looks like I'm walking around in circles, I am. I wonder if I can seek shelter here by this little shed. I'm not even gonna start the bike. Yeah, so that's one of the things you notice right away. People, the immigration and stuff, greeting you well. So yeah, so another thing that you're gonna notice is the prices of goods here are a lot cheaper than in Thailand. A lot cheaper. Thailand, because so many people, it's such a place that everybody wants to be right now, and everybody wants to be here. So everybody wants to be in Thailand. So the prices of goods have really gone up. Sorry for the shaky camera there too. I just had to cross the road to get out the rain. Yeah, prices of goods have gone up. So things are a lot cheaper here. Again, if you shop in the Western stores, your price is gonna be a lot higher. If you shop in local, of course, you're gonna notice a lot of cheaper prices of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing. I found, like, immigration more welcoming. And like I said, they call Thailand the land of smiles, and Cambodia is called the Kingdom of Wonder. But actually, I got more genuine smiles here in Cambodia than when I was in places in Thailand, Bangkok, and those places. Yeah, more genuine smiles, and I've spoken about that on other videos. And again, it's not being hateful. It's not being hateful to Thailand or anything like that. It's just my reality, my experience with what I experienced over there. Yeah. So, and the other thing, I did a whole video on this other thing. Don't come here talking about scam centers and stuff like that. Nothing pisses people off more than that bad publicity about scam centers. Yes, things happen. It happened a long time ago. Cambodia is addressing it right now. And just leave it at that. The average person has probably never ran into a scammer, right? You don't see that stuff here much, you know. Most times, even if you give a vendor here some too much money, they're gonna give you back the change. They're gonna tell you, look, here's your money back. You paid me too much. Stuff like that happens so much that it just becomes, it just becomes second nature. It's just, people don't cheat you here. That's not a thing, Again, similarities are, a lot of them are family oriented. Same thing as in Thailand. It's family oriented, but, so that's a similarity. But another thing is, a lot of people, because of what they read, they like to continue to talk about the past, especially that the past with Pol Pot and Khmer Rouge and stuff, which was a very ugly past. And of course it can't be forgotten and stuff like that. But you guys got to think, a lot of the younger generation, the 20-somethings, the 30-somethings and stuff, they didn't really live through that. They were babies when it happened. That's not discrediting or diminishing what happened. But what I'm saying is, they don't really want to hear about that all the time. They knew it happened. It's a part of their bad history, but they don't want to hear about that all the time. And a lot of people that come here, they're nostalgic about that and stuff like that. And like I said, when they go to other countries that had bad events, it's like they keep bringing that stuff up. It's So yeah, if you come here, go to the museum, go to the killing fields, go to the S21 museum, all that stuff. You can go ahead and check that stuff, but don't just dwell on that. Go pay reverence to it and move on. Enjoy the country for what it is now. They're taking baby steps, trying to be trying to be another good society, big cosmopolitan city and stuff like that. And yeah, so don't just dwell on the past all the time. Sure. You guys are gonna kill me for this. Yeah, so one of the other things is, yeah, some people think it's cute to come here, and if you've been in Thailand any long period of time, you still have your favorite statements for thank you and hello and stuff like that, like Sawadika and Kapbunka. Don't do that. That's not funny to say those things over here. Because as you know, there's a situation going on with there's a ceasefire now and a MOU that's been that they had MOU that's that they have instituted, but there's still stuff going on that's not hitting the media here, and I don't want to really get into all that, but I have friends that live in provinces that are close to that's really close to Thailand border, and some of the friends I have, they've had property in their family for 40 years or more, and they're losing those properties because the neighboring country, I don't want to call their name because I still may need to travel there from time to time. The neighboring country is encroaching on a lot of those people's lands by moving border posts, the checkpoints. They're encroaching on the boundaries. And a lot of that stuff is not getting reported, but like I said, I don't want to get too political because I'm a guest here in this country and I don't want to piss anybody off. I think these are long beans here, huh? Sorry, man. I don't want to piss anybody off, but I have first-hand knowledge of firsthand knowledge of a lot of the foolishness that's been going on. So yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, so it's like yeah. So this is a big country, and don't think just because you've gone to Phnom Penh or you've come to Siem Reap that you know all of Cambodia, because that's just Cambodia. There are 24 provinces here, and each of them are pretty much different. Because you know, like you got Mondulkiri, which I plan to visit one day very soon. Mondulkiri, it's got a lot of the indigenous people, indigenous Cambodians that's there. And anywhere I go, I like to go and meet indigenous people and kind of learn stuff about the indigenous and things like that. So yeah, then you got the Krache. That's where the Iridati dolphins are. I'm going to go there soon too. That's a special type of dolphin that only lives in the Mekong River. I think Vietnam has some, Myanmar, and Cambodia. So yeah, I think there's only like 250 of them left in the wild as well. So I just want to go and see that. Yeah. And the other thing, again, I'm not hating on grown men spending their money and stuff like that. If you're one of those people that your thing was Pattaya, you know, everybody knows what Pattaya is famous for, or Pattaya, however you say it. We all know what it's famous for. And it's like, don't think that anywhere in Cambodia is like that. I mean, Phnom Penh has a couple streets that are famous for that type of stuff, but it's not on the level. It's not on the level of what it is in Pattaya and Bangkok, right? So, you know, don't come here expecting that, because you're gonna be sadly mistaken, and you're gonna be upset. Find another location if you're looking for that, and don't treat the women here with disrespect. I mean, I'm not Mr. Advocate for the women or trying to gain brownie points and stuff. I've, you know, like I said, I've done bad things in my life, but it's like, I think everybody deserves a right to change, and you know, it's just, I like them because, you know, it's like the women here are just so respectable and stuff like that. They don't even dress like scantily clad and stuff like that. It's not a thing. If you notice, a lot of young girls, they wear baggy jeans and stuff covering the body up. Nothing too revealing. So yeah. So just respect the women, man. I heard a guy in the bar the other day at one of my favorite bars, and he's talking to one of my good friends that owns the bar, and he's asking her, well, how do you own this bar? Do you have a sponsor or something from the US or something like that, and or from another country? How do you own it? I wanted to jump in, but she's a big gal, so she handled it on her own. He doesn't know that she started her first bar with, you know, working hard and saving up little money and stuff like that. Sleeping in the bar. You know, she would sleep in the bar and, you know, wake up in the evening, cook, run the bar, and then do it all over again 7 days a week. And here's this guy coming in because he's coming from wherever he's coming from, and, you know, just assuming every woman here is a bar girl, or, you know, is here for their own devices, you know. So I really hate that stuff, man. Especially, you know, like I said, I have a lot of good Khmer friends here, that they actually, I consider them lifelong friends now, So, yeah, I hate when that happens. So, yeah, just treat people with respect, man. That's just not cool. So, yeah, so I'm going to end it here. If I've forgotten anything, please put it in the comments down there. If I pissed off anybody, I didn't mean to do it, but I just need to get clear my head and get this off my mind. Because I love this country. I'm thankful for the opportunity that the government has given me to lay roots here and just find peace. I love the peace of mind that I have here, stuff like that. So guys, I'm gonna end it here. Hope it wasn't too boring for you guys, but I just had to say it. Cambodia is not Thailand. Thailand is not Cambodia. All right, you guys have a nice day. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend. Try and grow the channel so I can have my sermons a lot more. You guys help me from the, if I don't share this with y'all, that means I'm in my house talking to myself and keeping these thoughts to on my own. So this again is just a labor of love for me. I don't make any money off this stuff. I'm just I've always been a talker, so I'm just trying to talk to people. Oh yeah, the other day somebody reached out to me and they wanted to thank me for, they went to my favorite pharmacy, Dina's Pharmacy, over there on Suxan Road. She speaks perfect English and she's real knowledgeable of all type of different medicines and stuff like that. And her prices are good. That's Dina, D-I-N-A, Dina Pharmacy on Suxan Road there in Siem Reap. And she also went by A&Y Restaurant. That's a new Ghanaian restaurant. They're not new. They were in Phnom Penh, but now they're here in Siem Reap. Very good, authentic food, authentic Ghanaian food. It's the closest thing I can get to my Caribbean food here. So they're over on BBU Road. Go over there and say hello to Abby and her husband over there. And go ahead and support the business. These are people, just good, wholesome people, just trying to set up roots in Cambodia and, trying to enjoy life. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye-bye.